Hello, viewers out there. This is Story Time with Renee. As you know, I am one of the hosts for Adult Tea. Maria, she is out this week. Last week, we were both out. I went to a wedding, and congratulations to my dearest friend, Australia, and her wedding. Australia Cunningham, I should say now. So that was so exciting. Thank you all for your continuous support. We apologize about last week, but hopefully you listen into this week's episode and you enjoy. As you can see, we're doing things just a tad bit different, and we are going to have a story time. And so the story time, it involves me, as you can see, and the issue that happened when I was out at my friend's wedding in my, I guess you can call it my hometown, because I grew up there and I lived there pretty much. So hopefully you enjoy. Since we're going to be doing live shows more often, I'll probably invest in a better camera. I felt like it was best appropriate to wear my fro for this one because the level of disrespect that occurred um, last week while I was out of town was just, yeah, it's, I needed to express my naturalness. So here we go. So, part of my friend's wedding, I was a bridesmaid and I was supposed to be there probably, man, what was it? I scheduled off for work Tuesday and Thursday. I mean, no, Thursday and Friday. I should have scheduled off work for Wednesday, but I didn't. And so I had a lot going on. I have a lot going on, as I mentioned in the retrograde episode. My life is just at a whirlwind right now. It's taking a extreme tailspin. But I showed up to the bachelorette party 4 to 5 hours late. I was supposed to be organizing all the events and everything for the bachelorette party. It just did not go as planned at all. But one of the first things that we were supposed to do was to get our nails done. And so since I missed 4 to 5 hours, I didn't get my nails done. So, you know, Thursday passed, Friday passed. I was like, okay, I need to get my nails done because the wedding is on Saturday. So my friend and I, we're driving around the little town of Jefferson, like a nail one is watching is familiar with Jefferson City. Jefferson City has like a population of 40,000 people. It's a predominantly white community, but they have a few Asian nail salons. There are some that are really good, but then they're expensive. And so me living in Indianapolis or, traveling from Kansas City to St. Louis and knowing how inexpensive it can be to get my nails done, I'm like, I'm not paying this high price just to get my nails done. So there are a few nail salons that I had not heard of before and that I had never been to in Jefferson City. So, I was like, okay, let's try these out. So we go to one nail salon first. And we get in there, empty. There was no one in the nail salon. I told the lady, I want a pedicure and I want a manicure. And so she was like, okay, she gets everything set up. So my friend sits right next to me, and the lady told her, you can't sit there. And we were like, there's no one here. She was like, no, you can't sit here. Customers are come, whatever. So my friend, she gets up and moves. The lady turns and tells her, no, all the way over there. And I was like, okay, that's my cue to go. So we get up, we leave, and then we're like, okay, it's still in this one part of the location. I mean, one part of the town. So we're like, where do we go? Where should I get my nails done? And so we were like, oh, isn't there a nail salon in the mall? Mistake number one. So the big gist of what I'm about to get into for my story time is about not spending your money in places where you are not welcome. Like, it makes no sense. Don't waste your time. That's just like the situation that happened beforehand where she told my friend, go all the way over there. I'm just not even going to give you my business because it's rude. The customer comes first. You're supposed to make me feel comfortable. And I'm not even a rude. I tried to be cordial, nice. I tip, all those different things. And so, yeah, it's just aggravating. It's aggravating when you get put into situations like that where people are prejudging you. The moment you come in and they see you, and it's like, oh, so that's why I'm like, I have to pull out my fro. Because I want somebody to judge me. I want, I'm not even going to get into that. But anyways, moving on. So we go to the nail salon that's inside the mall. And so we're in there. And I was like to the lady, I want a pedicure and I want a full set. She said, okay. So we get in there. They did an awesome job on my toes. Had the hot towels. She did a nice little massage. I asked her to shake my feet a little way because I ain't got the cutest little toes in the world. So, I have to get a little TLC to my feet because they, Anyway, but job. The first lady who did my nails was on point. Lie. I want to show them, but I'm not. But anyway, so she did a really good job. Then I go to the chick to get my nails, like my full set. And if anyone is not familiar with the full set, for any males that's out there watching it, a full set is the acrylic nails. So it's like the fake nails, but they use like acrylic to cover your nails or whatever. And that's what I want. So I sat down, I negotiated the prices with the lady before everything began. I was like, how much is it going to be for a coffin or stiletto nails? She said, if it's long, $30. She was like, if it's short, $25. I said, okay, I want the $25. She was already kind of acting iffy, like she didn't want to talk to me or have a conversation about this. And I'm just like, look, lady. Oh, like I'm not paying for any bad service. That's just not what's gonna happen. Nowhere, no, any place that I go, customer service is important to me. So, I'm talking it out, I'm negotiating with her how I want my nails done. So she starts doing my nails or whatever. Me being an avid person who goes to get my nails done a lot, I just knew she was starting off all the way wrong. There was too much acrylic on my nails. The shape was off. She didn't file it or cut it how it was supposed to be. So I'm just like, okay, I'm about to go off on this lady. Like, for real. It's about to get real, real serious. Really, really quick. And so I'm like, okay, I thought you said you were going to do the stiletto. Because at first she was supposed to do the stiletto nails. I was like, oh, I thought you were going to do the stiletto nails. She's like, no, coffin nail. I'm like, okay. So then she's not filing out the nails how it's supposed to be done. So I'm like talking to her. I'm like, just file it down just a little bit. And she hands me the file and says, no, you do it yourself. So that's what I'm looking like. Do what myself? My nails? If I'm coming in this place to pay for my nails, why would I file my nails? Like I cannot file my nails, which is why I'm sitting here in front of you trying to get my nails done. So at each other like, okay, what do we like? Here we go again. And so she was like, I'll just show you. So my friend, she takes the nail a little bit to show her what it looks like. Then the lady, she gets up. And I don't even know where she went after that, but she gets up. So I want you all to take a look at my nails. This was a week ago. They're a week old now. As you can see, they're already lifting up. This part chipped off. So I started to like kind of bite that a little bit. But if anyone is familiar with coffin nails, this is not what a coffin nail looks like. It's a lot more narrow than what it's supposed to be. So when she comes back, I told her, I was just like, you know what? Never mind. I don't care. Don't even worry about my nails anymore. I'm just about to get up and go. She was like, but I'm almost finished. I'm almost done. I just do the paint. And I'm like, no, I just want to pay for the pedicure. I tipped the lady who did the pedicure and I went about my business. Well, not necessarily went about my business, but I wanted to go about my business. So she said, okay. She takes my debit card. She swipes. She comes back. I'm getting ready to get up. She says, I'm going to take your nails off. And I'm looking at her like, no, you're not. You've already messed up on my nails. You've already done what I did not want you to do from the beginning. And now you want to take off my nails. Like, acrylic nails can really mess up your nails. Like, going to the nail shop is not necessarily healthy for your nails because there are a lot of infections that you can get, whether or not if they don't clean the spa seat that you're sitting in, or if some of the tools that they use, if they're not clean about that, the acrylic, the gel nails, all those things, they have carcinogens in them. So they are known for being cancerous. So it's really not good. It's really not good for women to go to the nail salon. There's so many bad things about the chemicals that they use for the nails, nail polish, a number of things. It's really not, it's all about aesthetics. It's really not a way to make your nails healthy. If you want to have healthy nails, go for your feet, go see your podiatrist, or, talk to your doctor, because it's not healthy to really go get your nails done. It's just to be cute or whatever. So, my train of thought. But anyways, so you cannot take these nails off right now. And I'm like, for one, it costs $10 to take the nails off. She's like, oh no, I do it for free. To cut my nails off for free. But when I ask you to do something properly, you don't want to do it. Now, I forgot to mention, during that time when I'm talking to her, just file it down just a little bit, I'm talking in a calmer voice than what I'm doing right now. I'm a little hyped when I talk about it every time. It bothers me so much. But, oh, you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. And I'm you. Like, how am I was being too, but I was just like gonna do it. So then take my nails. They look a mess. Like, some of them are uneven, they're not shaped correctly, and I'm like, so the fact that you want to take my nails off now, after me just asking you to do what was correctly, I knew she was just gonna rip them off. She's just gonna rip off my nails and make my nails worse. So I'm like, no, I'm about to get up and go. I don't have time for this. This is when things got crazy. So there was 3 other people in there. 3 other people getting their nails done. There was 2 other nail technicians in there. There was this white woman who was sitting in a chair, and she turns and says, "You just want something for nothing." So everything in me had to just really refrain from going all the way off. But I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like, what do you even mean, lady? She repeats herself again and says, "You just want something for nothing." And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? She goes on to say, "You just want something for nothing." So at this point, I'm like, okay, pure racism across the board. First, you have this Asian lady telling me that I'm making her nervous just by, explaining to her how I wanted my nails done. The lady neglecting the fact that I just paid for my pedicure and I tipped the woman who did the pedicure, but insists that I just want something for nothing, that I want to go into a store and I just want to get everything for free, get my best bang for my dollar. Of course, the way of the world. Like, oh my gosh, there are businessmen out here that are doing worse scams or worse things, wanting what I pay for when I go any place. So I'm just like to this lady, like, you don't even know me. So then my friend's like, it's not even your business. Like, who's even talking to you? And I'm like, how are you gonna sit here and tell me that I want something for nothing? I work as a school teacher. I have I'm working on my master's degree. I'm college graduate. Like, if I wanted something for nothing, I would have never worked this hard to get where I'm at in life right now. I just want what I pay for. That's it. I want exactly. How hard is that to ask? Like, why does people? I don't understand why people have to feel so intimidated about Black women who are sure of what they want in life. Like, why is that intimidating? But whatever. So I get up and I show the lady. I'm like, look, lady, look at my nails. She's like, oh no, they look good. She look good. My hand away. So at that point, I'm like, I could have went. Like, I could have started throwing stuff on the floor. Man already took a picture of me. I'm like, y'all treated me like I'm some thief. I already paid for my pedicure. I already tipped the lady who did my pedicure. But I am not paying the other woman who did this junk to my nails. I'm like, oh, I just walked. I just left out. I am not going to spend my money at a place where I cannot be respected. From jump, when we were out there going to the nail salon, the lady took my friend all the way, and I go to this other place. The lady said I'm making her nervous, and she just doesn't simply want to do what I ask, what I request nicely. And then I have this white woman who sits here and want to tell me that nothing. And it makes me go on to say, Black people of the world, America of the world, stop spending your money at these places where people do not respect you. Highest spending capital of any other race. Black Americans, we spend more than any other race, but we seem to be the poorest. We seem to have the least wealth. Our wealth gap between significantly large. Like, it makes no sense how wide that gap between African American, well, Black Americans and white Americans is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And people spend, I won't say we, because a lot of people spend their money on J's, Jordan, J's, same thing, Lord. But people spend their money on unnecessary stuff. And you guys have to stop. You really have to stop, because people learn to respect us how we need to be respected at their stores. Then we can give them customer service, or whatever the case may be. But Black people, please stop going to these Asian hair salons, these Asian nail stores, to buying Gucci and buying Tommy Hilfiger and continuously buying into things that are discriminating against us. Like, just stop. We have to stop. And if we do not stop, the racism, the discrimination, the disrespect, the blatant disrespect will continue to happen. So this is my story time for this week, and felt inspired by what I said to just stop. Just stop shopping at these places, man, because it's a mess. Like, my nails are a mess. Like, I want to take this off, but I'm just like, I want to wait till it wears off a little bit, and I dip it in some acetone. But that almost like ruined my entire week for the wedding. And I mean, I was excited to be a bridesmaid. That was my first time ever participating in the wedding, so I really wanted to look nice. And so I did, but my nails didn't. And so anyways, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed this week's story time. We plan to have more story times in the future for you all to be get to know us more and the crazy things that happen in our life, because this is our adult world. And my recently, she was like, life is just pledging you, girl. Like, I didn't even join a Divine Nine organization. I should have. I would have been you, but you just have to like take the punches that life gives. Remember to not back down, to not give in, and always yourself. And anytime you don't like something, make sure you let it be known. So don't be no sucker out here. But anyway, you to follow us on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook at /adult T. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at at Adult Tea. And then don't forget to check out our website at adulttea.com. Please don't forget to send us tea. We haven't gotten tea from anybody in a long time. Like, that's why we're dishing out our tea now. So please, please, please at thetea@adulttea.com. That's thetea@adulttea.com. Once again, thank you all so much. Next week we'll have Maria back on the show with me, and we'll do this live show thing again. This show, as last time when we had the live show, it will go up on the website tonight. So don't forget to check out for that for anyone who, it's all about that podcast life, or, don't want to watch the video, whatever the case may be. Thank you all and have a good evening.